Hi everyone, let's solve for x. Yes, please stay tuned till the end and enjoy the video. Okay, now first since we have square roots here, okay, the first thing we need to do is to square both sides of this equation, and by so doing we are going to remove the square root sign. Now let's get to that. So we are going to square both sides of this equation. All right, squared is equal to the square root of 12 to the power of x minus 16 to the power of x squared. All right, now square, we always cancel square roots. So what we now have here is 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x raised to the power of 2 is equal to 12 to the power of x minus 16 to the power of x. Okay, now this is equal to what? We have 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x squared, okay, is equal to, now 12 can be expressed as 3 multiplied by 4. So we can write this as what? 3 multiplied by 4 raised to the power of x minus, and 16 is same thing as 4 multiplied by 4. So 4 multiplied by 4 raised to the power of x. All right, now we have 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x all squared is equal to, now when you have a multiplied by b raised to the power of x or raised to the power of anything, this can be expressed as a to the power of x multiplied by b to the power of x. All right, so that means that we can rewrite this as what? 3 to the power of x, okay, no need for the bracket again, multiplied by 4 to the power of x minus, the same thing will happen here, right? We have 4 to the power of x multiplied by 4 to the power of x. All right, now let's continue. Please permit me to refill this ink, okay? I notice that it's becoming faint, and I don't want that, so that it will be legible for all of you to see. Okay, all right, now let us continue. So this is what we have. Now we write this as what? 3 to the power of x is like I feel this much, minus 4 to the power of x raised to the power of 2 is equal to, now we have 4 to the power of x on both sides, on here and here, so let's factorize that out. So this is equal to 4 to the power of x, open brackets, when this is divided by this, 3 to the power of x will remain, right? We have 3 to the power of x minus, when this is divided by this, 1 will remain, that is 1 of the 4 to the power of x will remain. All right, now we have this here and here, so let's bring them together. Okay, so if I should transfer this to this side of the equation, I will have 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x all squared, okay, minus 4 to the power of x multiplied by 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x is equal to 0. Now we have the same thing inside the brackets, we can call them something, okay? So we can say, let 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x be equal to y. All right, so if we say that, that means this is what? Y squared minus 4 to the power of x multiplied by y is equal to 0. Now they have y in common, let's factorize that out. So we have y bracket y minus 4 to the power of x is equal to 0. So from here we can see that the first value of y is 0. Yes, but recall that we are not looking for y. Yes, we are looking for x. So yes, don't go yet. And from here we can see that y minus 4 to the power of x is also equal to 0. Now from the left hand side you can see that y is equal to 0. That one is already certain, but I want you to recall recall that our y is equal to 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x. So for this, we can say that y is 0. 0 is equal to 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x. Okay, now permit me to clean this a bit. All right, now this is what we have. So we can decide to divide both sides of this equation by 4 to the power of x, right? Or let's first of all transfer this to this side. Okay, so we have that 0 plus 4 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of x. So we have 4 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of x. Okay, now let's divide both sides of this equation by 4 to the power of x. So if we divide this by 4 to the power of x and this by 4 to the power of x, now we can see that we have 1 is equal to, when you have this, for example, a over b raised to the power of, raised to the power of m. Let's put it this way first. This is equal to a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m. Okay, so this is already in this form. Let's take it to this form. Okay, so that means that we can actually write this as what? 3 over 4 raised to the power of x. All right, now at this point we have to introduce log to both sides of this equation. Let's go ahead and do that. If we do that, we have log 1 is equal to log 3 over 4 to the power of x. Okay, all right, now log 1 is 0, so we have 0 is equal to, now when you have log a raised to the power of b, this is equal to b multiplied by log a. All right, so that simply means that we can rewrite this as x multiplied by log 3 over 4. All right, now to get the value of x, we are going to divide both sides of this equation by log 3 over 4. So we have divided by log 3 over 4 divided by log 3 over 4. Now when we do that, you can see that this will cancel this, and we have that x, let me write this somewhere so that I will not forget, that 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x is equal to 0. Okay, so that is it. Permit me to clean this then, and I've actually cleaned something. So this is 0. Now from here we can see that x alone is equal to what? Now 0 divided by any number is 0. So this is the first value of our x. Sorry about that. Let me clean it. Now the second one is where we said that y minus 4 to the power of x is equal to 0. That is this second part. So let's solve it together. Okay, so from here, our y is what? 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x. Then minus 4 to the power of x is equal to 0. So we have 3 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x minus 4 to the power of x is minus 2 bracket 4 to the power of x is equal to 0. Okay, all right, now let's transfer this to this side of the equation. So if we do that, we have 3 to the power of x is equal to 2 multiplied by 4 to the power of x. Now we are going to divide through by 4 to the power of x. Okay, so divided by 4 to the power of x divided by 4 to the power of x. Okay, so from here we have 3 over 4 to the power of x is equal to what? 2. So this is what we have now. Now we are going to introduce log again to both sides of this equation. So we have log 3 over 4 to the power of x is equal to log 2. Okay, all right, now this will come down just like we did the other time to multiply log 3 over 4, okay, is equal to log 2. Now to get the value of x, we divide through by log 3 over 4. So divided by log 3 over 4 divided by log 3 over 4. Now this will cancel this. We have that x is equal to log 2 divided by log 3 over 4. Now when you have log A over B, this is equal to log A minus log B. Okay, yes, therefore we can rewrite this as what? X is equal to log 2 divided by log 3 minus log 4, and these or those are the values of X. Thank you.